You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. Hello all, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, this is Alan and Alan Reacts. This is not a reaction, as I'll tell you. This is a song I already know, but I'm revisiting it because it's been a long time since I've heard the song. I've never really looked back at the way I do on the channel and really think about the songs deeply as much as I can. I'm able to in the short period of time I've got your attention. Keep listening because I'll talk about it. So this is And She Was from 1985. Colourful Creatures, was it? Yeah, Little Creatures. Yes. So why now? Why this song? Because I feel like it and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. This is a great pop song, you know. And you look at the charting of it back in 85, August 85, it did well. Ireland, I think New Zealand and the UK number 17. In the US, it charted in the top 100. But also, interestingly, in the US dance charts, it topped in the top 50. You can hear why. It's really nuanced in that some modulation is great, the change of some keys and the tonality of the song and the approach. David Byrne had a great, unique voice and a way of approaching songs. And you can hear it and all of that, and we'll get to the song itself, but let's just keep enjoying it. There's the modulation. When you listen to the song, it's kind of almost like it's mystical, like a girl is rising above it all, literally and physically and emotionally, and like it's elevation and transcendence, and it's connection, it's an awareness. But there's actually more to it than that, what the story is actually about, and we'll cover that at the end. And it's quite nice. It's quite simple. This song can confuse you, but I don't think it is. Let's find out why at the end. one of the better albums to happen in the 80s. The song itself, and I did a little digging around, and I have done over the years, basically it's telling the story of a man who sees this girl float above him. Not only does she float above him, but she's upside down, she's floating around, and he's expecting her to come back down, and she doesn't, so that turns his world upside down. So it's kind of that love, could you call it Transcendence? Yeah, Transcendence, gobbledygook, Alan. So Transcendence. And that he saw this woman and her energy transcend his mortal existence, if you want to read too much into it. But also, you deliver a really nuanced song with really nice changes in key and the way the tone of the song goes. But also, it's got a beat to it, so it's catchy. You get your message out. It's fun. It's a nice song. There's nothing sinister in it. And it's catchy and you'll stamp your feet. That's why it made the US Billboard 100 dancey songs tops. And also number 17 in the UK, of a very good album, of a really important band, and just a fun song with lots of meaning that you can sit and pick apart. You could make this a memory of someone who you've loved and lost, how they've risen above from this world, I suspect. But it's just a really good song for me personally. Tell me what you think, guys, Talking Heads fans. I'll let you know in the comments. Join in, thumbs up, however you choose to be today is up to you. Talking Heads, and She Was. This is Alan Reacts. I'm Alan, your host. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever, ever, ever so grateful. But most of all, I want you to have a good time. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the table.